Hello, my name is Jarvis Williams. I'm in Professor Downs' English 1301 course. For my presentation, I have chosen personhood to be my general topic. I chose this selection because I was interested in the different perspectives given on the subject. I've learned more than I first thought I would from readings on the topic. Personhood covers a vast amount of ideas, so for my paper I narrowed the selection to focus on what makes a person a person. I selected this essay to read because I felt that each and every one of us can learn the characteristics of a person and what truly makes us who we are. What makes a person a person? Did you know that dolphins and humans are very similar creatures? It has been discovered that both human and dolphins have similar brain neurons that gives them the ability to be self-aware. There are many characteristics that make a person a person. There has been speculation for years as to what traits make a being into the individual they are. Many theories are tossed around on what makes a person a person. Some people believe by having the ability to self-reflect is a feature of a person, along with having the capacity for emotions, and lastly, the ability to act on their own free will. Having the capability to reflect on past actions is said to be one of the main qualities of what makes a person a person. In his article, Can We Blame a Man with No Choice?, Nicholas McCaw highlights a scene from the TV show Dexter that shed light on the author's perspective. Well, Dr. Frankfurt, it seems that I only have two choices. I am either a compulsive who is so compelled that he is not fully a person capable of making free decisions, not so much a person as a machine, or I am blameworthy because I want to be a serial killer, and that want is free choice. This solidifies the author's view by seeing those reinforcing the concept through the character Dexter in the show. This view is also articulated in Is Brian more of a person than Peter? Of Willis, Wontons, and Wives, written by Mark White. The author writes, to Frankfurt, wanting to want something or having second-order desires is what makes somebody a person. In contrast, he uses the term wanton to refer to someone who does not have second-order desires. Wontons are like animals, blindly following their impulses without reflecting upon them. This makes it clear that the author believes that the only thing that distinguishes humans from animals in nature is the ability to reflect. White further expresses his view by saying, and yes, even Quagmire has occasion to reflect on his obsession with sex, and so qualifies, we must reluctantly concede as a person. On two different occasions, the author is supporting the idea that exhibiting the ability to reflect on past actions is a major factor to the makeup of a being. Another characteristic that makes a person is the ability to experience emotions. In his article, If Droids Could Think, Droids as Slaves and Persons, Robert Arp says, we don't have evidence of other animals realizing that their pain is their pain, relishing moments, thinking back to past events with regret, or looking forward to future events with joy and anticipation. The author is basically saying that animals do not have these given abilities, and sense can't be a being. Brian Greger further substantiates this in his article, Dexter, the Self-Interpreting Animal, by stating, now, what is human? Is not the mask Dexter wears to fit in, but the honesty of his response. In that moment, what is most real is Dexter, the human being. Basically, Greger is saying the act of Dexter, the serial killer, to have the propensity to love proves his view on emotions being a major trait that make up a person. Last but not least, the final aspect that makes a person is the idea of free will. Robert Arp lends his opinion on this matter in his short article, If Droids Could Think, Droids as Slaves and Persons. ARP states, put it another way, they appear to be free in their actions precisely because they form beliefs and can act on those beliefs. This maintains that the author views free will as a contribution to a person. Many factors attribute to the making of a person. There are so many valid points on this topic. However, these few have been regarded as the most significant by many people throughout history whom supported them. The ability to reflect, experience, emotion, and free will are the three main ideas that make a person a person. I would like to thank you all for your time and have a good day.